Welcome back to Craig's Corner. Here I have with me today Representative Carol Hall. Carol, what district do you represent?
I represent the 59th, which is half of Enfield and half of East Windsor, Connecticut.
And how long have you been in the legislature?
So this is my 5th term. So I'm coming up for 10 years at the end of this term. And then I also did 13 on the town council for Enfield. So 23 years
in public service. Yeah. What committees are you on?
So I'm on public safety, I'm on finance, and transportation is new for me this year. And so is finance for that matter, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I did appropriations for many years, but now I'm on the other side of the budget.
Interesting. So of your 3 committees, is there one that you particularly care for the most?
I love public safety. My husband was a police officer for 34 years. Some of the bills that I've worked on in public safety are really spurred out of a lot of his experiences through the police department. So I really enjoy public safety. And I like the finance, too, piece of it. All the budgets, years of budgets, 23 years of budgets, so, yeah.
Here's your chance to say, and I like transportation,
yeah.
too. But
well, it's my first year, and I'm finding out that transportation moves a little slower, and things are done a little differently in that committee, so.
Everybody get the oxymoron there? The transportation moves a little slower? Is there a particular bill or initiative that you're interested in seeing get to the finish line this session?
So last year we actually got a really great solar bill out of the House, and it kind of put a small moratorium on communities that have absorbed these huge solar projects. So if your community had a certain amount of kilowatts in massive solar generation, it would revert back to local control. So many people may not know our solar fields that we see all over the state of Connecticut do not go through our local planning and zoning departments. They go through a siting council. So what this would do is if your community has an abundance of these solar utilities, it would be like a local control revert back. So the local planning and zoning or your town council could actually stop any future development of these massive solar utilities.
So that would be by a state carve out, I suppose.
It would, and it wouldn't be just for certain municipalities. It would be a level that you meet this amount of solar in your community, it automatically reverts back to local control.
And I take it that your support for the bill is because you have a lot of this infrastructure in your town.
Yes. East Windsor has the largest solar array in the entire state of Connecticut. Enfield has 5 solar arrays. All these have been put really, with the exception of one, have been put in residential neighborhoods. So the neighbors are not in favor of these things. And a lot of the generation of the power does not even go to our local communities or, for that matter, the state of Connecticut. A lot of it is sold out of state.
Now, your district is right near Bradley Airport.
It is. So East Windsor abuts Windsor Lock, so it is right there. And Enfield is the northernmost border, so we're actually the gateway to Connecticut.
Has there been a problem with planes, taking off or landing from Bradley because of the reflection off the solar arrays?
No, nothing with that yet. A lot of the solar arrays are not really on the landing pattern, if you will. So we're so far that has not become an issue.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming into Craig's Corner today, and
absolutely.
Craig's Corner, because we're in your corner. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you, and have a good day.